folks, if you are in pre-calculus and just starting to learn focus and directrix and parabolas, so I would like to give you a slightly different perspective on the relationship between the focus and directrix and the parabola, using a concrete example with a soccer practice drill. So these are the rules of our drill. So here you have the all the kickers are asked to stand behind a line. So maybe 4 or 5 of you showed up to practice. So there will be a line behind which you will be standing, and there will be a goalkeeper who will be at the goal, obviously. And we are going to place one ball for each kicker, but we are not going to place it in front of the kicker near legs, but it would be at a distance that is the same distance between the goalkeeper and you. And the coach randomly chooses one of you. Maybe he says player number 3. So your job would be to try to get to your ball before the goalkeeper does. And naturally, the person who gets to the ball first is more likely either to score a goal, or if the goalkeeper gets there, he is going to save the goal. So these are the rules. So let's try to draw a picture so we get a understanding of what this game is like. So let's see if I can come down. Okay, so let's draw a line behind which the players are standing. So this is where the line is, and now here is our goalie. So this is the goalkeeper over here, and so the players are standing behind the line. So we have one guy over here. So move up a little bit. So now the first ball is going to be directly in between these two players. So let's say I would place it over here. So this is our ball. Now this distance from here to this goalie to this ball is the same as the distance between this player and the ball. Let's say it's about 2 yards. And here too it would be 2 yards because we want the distance to be the same. Now what about this player over here? So the ball is not going to be exactly parallel to this the previous ball. It's going to be a little bit further down. And also another rule is that these players have to run in a straight line because we don't want players crashing into each other. So the distance from the goalkeeper to this ball is going to be the same. So maybe it's like 2.3 yards. I don't know, but some number. So this is just a random figure that I'm putting. So same thing on this side. There is another player over here. So you would have a ball. The distance from here to here should be the same as the distance to the goalkeeper. Now if we connect all these balls, so obviously you could have a lot more number of players and the rule would still be the same. The shape you get is one of a parabola, and that's basically the definition of what a directrix is. So this line that you see here at the bottom is your directrix. So one thing that you want to do in any subject is when you run into words like this that don't mean anything in English, so they might sound like gibberish, but don't try to skip saying that because that would always remain a roadblock for you to understanding or reading your books. So just repeat that word maybe 20 times until it starts rolling off of your tongue, maybe directrix, so whatever in your own words obviously, but that's important, be it in biology or any subject. When you encounter words that are kind of hard to pronounce, it's rather important that you learn to say them. Otherwise, while reading the book, that spot where you hit that name is always going to be a little bit hard for you to grasp. So now we have this directrix, and where is our focus? So the focus is this. So where the goalkeeper is the focus. And anytime we say player number 2 or 3 go for the ball, so you would know that if he runs straight, the amount of distance that he has to cover is the same thing as the amount of the distance that the goalkeeper has to cover. So if we go down a little bit, you can see a slightly cleaner diagram of this. So this red line is our directrix, and the blue line that you see is our parabola, and that if you can see that green triangle, that's the focus where the goalkeeper is. So here is the goalie, and so this line that we see here is the directrix, is the D. So now getting back to how you can use this information. In this case, the vertex is at 0, 0, and our equation for a parabola is of this form, is equal to 1 over 4p times x minus h square. So where hk is the focus. So since it's at 0, 0, so it's going, the equation in this case is going to be y is equal to 1 over, and p is 2, because we said the goalie is 2 yards away from the vertex, is going to be 4 times 2 into x minus 0 square. So this is equal to 1 over 8 x square. Now, the lot of problems you can solve by just knowing the shape of this. So let's go down. Let's take a slightly different example. What if the vertex is not exactly at 0, 0, but maybe it's at point, let's suppose this is 2, 3. Let's say vertex is at 2, 3, and we assume that the value of p is still equal to 2. So our equation now becomes y minus k, which is in this case 3, is equal to 1 over 4 times p, which is 2, into x minus h. H is the x value of the vertex, so which is x minus 2 square. So this is y minus 3 is equal to 1 over 8 x minus 3 square is going to be the equation of the parabola. So we'll can get into a few more examples, but let's see what else we can discuss here. So let's say since the vertex is 2, 3, where is going to be the point on the directrix that's exactly 2 yards below? So that one point on directrix, the equation of directrix is the equation of a line, but I'm just looking at the point that is directly in line with the vertex. So that would be at 2, 1, because in the x coordinate is still the same. Y coordinate, you will come down 2 yards, and again the focus. So where is the focus going to be? focus is going to be, x coordinate will still be the same, and focus is going to be at 2 5, because that would be 2 yards to the top. So anytime you run into a parabola problems, so you would want to try to draw them, and if you draw them and you understand the relationship of where the directrix and focus are, you should be able to solve a lot of the problems. But in future videos we'll do few more examples and problems, but the idea here was mainly to get you to feel what the relationship between these two things really is. So thanks for watching the video. So until next time, bye bye.